FIFA World Cup 2022 set place in Qatar, Saudi Arabia is right around the corner next month. That I don't think Americans, including the families, the kids and teens, they don't even know what's happening. The secret behind Qatar World Cup, they don't know shit. I guess the internet on YouTube tells everyone that are viewing this video what is happening over there, while the rest of the parents, like above the age of 30, 40, or 50, are not into social media like YouTube. They're not aware of this. Take a look at this. Qatar World Cup, a shame. And look at, is this how you're going to treat your workers at work? To build a FIFA World Cup 2022 Football World Cup? Just take a look. Tell FIFA and its sponsor to act how to protect migrant workers in Qatar from abuse. FIFA doesn't give a shit, but look at this. Just look at it. Let me see, what should I read? They can't look at. Damn, this is some slavery work. When you work for the World Cup, look at, they can't change job, they can't leave the country. They often wait months to get paid instead of weeks. Just take a look at this, dude. This is some slavery shit. Here's another one. Expensive recruitment fees. Many migrants seek work in Qatar to escape poverty and unemployment in countries such as Nepal, Bangladesh, and India. I assume those three countries right there, they just really want to work right here because their countries, I don't even know about those three countries, but I assume they're poor. But to get the job, they have to pay high fees. The workers we spoke, they paid amounts ranging from $500 to $4,300 from unscrupulous recruitment agents in their home country. Many are in debt, which makes them scared to leave their jobs when they get to Qatar. Look at, in numbers, currency, US dollars, 1.70 and 1.7 million. That's a lot. Migrant workers in Qatar, over 90% of the workforce. 3,200 workers, mostly migrants, work on the Khalifa Stadium every day. And then over 234 men working in Khalifa Stadium in the Spire Zone are abused and exploited. Some have fallen victim to forced labor. This is slavery shit. And I just said it earlier, paid by immigrant workers to recruitment agencies in their home countries to get a job in Qatar. So let's say the home countries, that the poor countries like the Philippines, I think Thailand or Malaysia, Rome, Arabia, any of them that has low salary, this is their only option to just work right here for Qatar for FIFA World Cup 2022. I am heavily sure that in those countries are very poor, and when you even get a job over there, they just pay you some chump paid every month. In the Philippines, I think you get paid like I think you get paid like around less than $10 a week, which is not enough, or $5. So what is my only option? Just work over here in Qatar. I'm working for Qatar 2022 World Cup. They started this shit way back then because they need money. Look at this shit. Appalling living condition. Workers often have any cramped, dirty accommodation. We saw men sleeping on bunk beds in rooms for 8 or more people, but Qatari law and the workers' welfare standard allow for a maximum of 4 beds per room and profit bed sharing and the use of bunk beds. That's a bitch move. Nice about salary. Recruitment agent also make false promises about the salary workers will receive and the type of job on offer. One worker was promised a salary of $300 a month, which is fucking hell, that's a lot, but it's turned out to be $190 once he started working in Qatar. When workers tell companies that they were promised higher salaries, they are simply ignored. That's a dick move. As Mushfiqur, a gardener in the Spire Zone recalled. My managers just said, I don't care what they said in Bangladesh. We're giving you this salary and nothing more. If you keep talking like this, I'll tell them to cancel your visa and send you back, which is a fucking dick move, dude. You'd rather work for $190 or you work for or not. And that's when they'll send you back into being poor where you were before. Delayed salaries. Sometimes salaries aren't paid for several months. That's a lot. This can be disastrous. Workers are unable to buy food, send money to their family back home, or make payments on recruitment-related loans. Many are pushed to the brink of desperation. My family is now homeless, and two of my younger children have been taken out of school. Every day I am in detention. I cannot sleep at night. This is a torture for me. Why isn't FIFA give a shit about this? Why isn't this fool doesn't... let me see, where's this fool at? Where's he? Does this fool ever give a shit about what's happening in the Qatar World Cup? The fuck is this? This is a bitch right here. This is not a fucking joke, dude. I have a feeling this is gonna happen in America. What the fuck? Oh, get out of here. I feel like this is gonna happen in America very soon. Who even knows, since Joe Biden's our shitty ass president? Maybe this might happen. Who even knows? Oh, look. Dude, that looks satanic as fuck, dude. You wanna know something? The reason I called this stadium World Cup 2022 satanic is because of those slavery workers. This shit is made from hell, dude. You're in a hell stadium 2022 World Cup, and who even knows this shit is gonna be fucking attacked or get bombed, or maybe who the fuck even knows, dude? There will be a lot of gunshots in this. If you're going to attend to this 2022 World Cup, don't even waste your money and tickets. Well, your money to go to Qatar or Saudi Arabia and waste your fucking tickets just to sit your ass down on this seat. No, dude. You'll never know that there will be crimes, there will be criminals in this place, dude. This shit is demonic or satanic as fuck, dude. And you're gonna see a bunch of idiots that are gonna be dressing up as this mascot right here. Let's see, where's that ghost fucker at? You're gonna see a bunch of retards wearing this shit. I can't even describe this Muslim white hat or whatever this clothing thing that Muslim males wear in Arabia. I bet there are gonna be a bunch of idiots that are gonna be wearing this shit. They can't leave the stadium or camp. Some players don't provide renewed residence permits, even though they are required by Qatari law. These ID cards show that the workers are allowed to live and work in Qatar. Without them, workers can be imprisoned or fined. Wow. Because of this, some of the men working on Khalifa Stadium are scared of entry beyond the work side of their workers' camp. It's sad. It's very sad. Look at it. And you cannot leave the country or change jobs. All the workers we spoke to had their passports confiscated by employers. What's more, if they want to leave Qatar, they have to get an exit permit approved by their company. But employer... Wait, where's my water? I'm thirsty. Who the fuck is calling me? Get out of here. Alright, all the workers we spoke to had their passport confiscated by employees. What's more, if they want to leave Qatar, okay, I just want to leave Qatar because this job is a bitch. They have to get an exit permit approved by their company. But employers often ignore these requests or threaten workers saying they can't leave until their contract is up, which could never which could be another 2 years. 2 years of your life being thrown away just to work at Qatar to build that World Cup 2022. This is some slavery shit. This is a satanic move. I remember my first day in Qatar, almost the very first thing working for my company did was take my passport. I haven't seen it since. So they snatched it. Criminal type shit right here. I am fed up with this place. The work is hard, our camp is filthy and small, and I haven't received any pay yet. Threatened. If workers complain about their conditions or seek help, oh yeah, I'm feeling sick, I'm feeling like, I don't have water, I don't have food inside of me, they are often intimidated and threatened by their employers. I wonder who the employers for Qatar, like the boss behind of all of this type of shit, dude. Can someone tell me in the comment section who's behind all of this that is killing these workers? As one migrant workers on Khalifa Stadium told us, I went to the company office telling the manager I wanted to go home, which is back to my country, because always my pay is late. The manager screamed at me saying, oh yeah, the manager, keep working or you will never leave. Mohammed, who maintains green spaces in the Aspire Zone, said, the company has my passport. If my sponsorship status changes, they will send me back and I have a lot of debt to pay. I want my passport back. The camp is no good, which it looks like shit. There are 8 of us in one room. It is too many, but I cannot complain because they will end my job. You don't get paid. You don't get the promised paid. The ugly side of the beautiful game. Here we go. And there's forced labor. One of the companies supplying workers to Khalifa Stadium subjects its employees to forced labors. Workers who refuse to work because of their condition are threatened with having their pay deducted or handed over to the police for deportation without receiving the pay they are owed. The manager said, these men are causing trouble. They are lazy. I wonder how many hours they work on this. Because I feel like it's like over 10 hours or more, or 16 hours to do this shit, dude. Watch them closely. If they do not show up to work or try to escape, report it to the police. What the fuck, dude? No, what the hell, dude? Why? This shit's a bitch right here. This is some slavery shit. And take a look. Oh, hold on. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, right here. Look at this. Here's another article. Qatar migrant workers face exploitation, and servitude. Now they're fighting for change. Look at this shit, dude. This is not even easy to build this. Let me see. No, dude. Before dawn, everyday workers typically from India, Bangladesh, Nepal, the Philippines, the Kenyans are taken by bus from their designated accommodation to work on colossal stadiums. The trip can take hours, and temperatures are regularly reach 100. Oh no, no. I feel bad for them, dude. A report released Friday by the International Labour Organization and UN agency that has an office in the country capital, Doha, said 50 migrant workers across all sectors died in work-related accident last year, most of them in falls or road traffic accident. It improved data for other years. In addition, there were 38,000 work-related injury last year. 500 of them classed as severe. The report didn't specify how many were related to the World Cup. That's a lot of fucking injuries, dude. Imagine falling down for this shit. Or you have to lift a bunch of heavy shit like this, dude. Look at this. The report said some work-related deaths may not have been properly recorded. A lack of information and potential errors by frontline medical staff members means some work-related death may not have been recorded. As such, it says the International Labor Organization called for a review of how their death of healthy young men from natural causes are investigated. The human rights group Amnesty International has alleged that Qatari authorities have failed to investigate thousands of migrant deaths over the past decades, some even before the World Cup project began, while suggesting that some of the deaths were linked to unsafe working condition. And look at what they said. These men are seemingly healthy. They have passed their test to work in Qatar, and yet they die at a young age, and their death certificate just states either natural causes, maybe COVID-19, cardiac arrest, or respiratory failure. Probably because you don't drink and you don't eat too much food. That is my factual opinion. Or you're working for like over 10 through 16 hours a day. Just to make a Qatar World Cup stadium, said May Romanos, a researcher. Okay. The issue is also concerning the climate in Qatar, knowing the heat and the weather condition with migrant workers on building sites and working as security guards, which is not a fucking joke, dude. Qatar disputes the findings and argues that the mortality and safety statistic for migrant workers are in line with international standard. The soccer world is taking notice of the campaign for better condition. So they don't give a fuck about the workers then. Denmark's national team said in a statement Wednesday that it wouldn't take part in the promotional activities of the World Cup to mark the continued struggle for the improvement of human rights in Qatar. Instead of the normal logos of commercial sponsors, the Danish players' shirts will display what the statements said are critical messages. Look at this. Here we go. Look at this. 5,021 non-Qataris died from 2010 to 2019 across the country, calling all cause of death, dude. Fuck. You want to know what's worse, dude? Look at this. Look at the death. This is the death before they started the... Wait, is there more? Look at this. Fucking hell, dude. I swear, dude. If you were to work at this fucking... Alright. If there's the next World Cup in 2026, you better not work in... You better not apply a job there. Otherwise, you're fucked, dude. So if you live in one of these following countries, but I don't even know anyone for those type of countries, but if you were gonna earn the super high salaries, I wouldn't be even working on this type of shit, dude. Shit's a bitch. Okay, let's go back to what I was saying. Here we go. Look at the London, Vancouver, South Africa, Brazil, Sochi, Beijing, and Qatar. Look at how many fucking people that died for this shit, dude. I have a feeling they're going to boycott Qatar World Cup, dude. Look at, there's more migrant workers have lost their lives in Qatar since they started preparing for the 2022 World Cup and 2010, proving further evidence for the fact that FIFA is the worst since they don't give a shit, dude. If you're gonna be working for a World Cup or like host like a big Olympic event, the Olympics, I think the Olympics are open. Yeah, it's every year, but if you were to apply to that job to all work together to construct this big fucking building of Olympics, I wouldn't even apply to that job. You might end up similar to the FIFA World Cup, getting high salary like $300 a month. All right, that's cool, but at the same time, who even knows they have change of plans, dude? They're gonna manipulate this shit, dude. All of you guys are gonna pay $300 a month. Okay, never mind, I'll change my mind. I'm gonna pay each and every one of you guys $190 per month, whether you take it or not. There will be jobs that are gonna be doing this shit, dude. They will exploit the fuck out of you. And let's take a look at this. Laeeb introduction and welcome to Qatar. I heard in Saudi Arabia that in that country they don't allow gay marriages or homosexuals or LGBTQ, which is very fucking good. And I heard there's a bunch of alcoholic satanic idiots that there will be no beers, no alcohols, none of that shit. A lot of fanboys love that type of shit in the World Cup. And guess what? Qatar World Cup, they're going to restrict that shit. If you ever drink beers or drink this type of shit, you're going to get arrested, which is fucking good. Also, I bet you guys that there will be couple of these soccer players from across all the countries. They might be gay and they won't be arrested by the police. Alright, let's take a look at this. What is this shit, dude? This looks satanic, poorly low budget type shit right here. This sign looks ugly as fuck. Look at LGBTQ shit right here. This looks like they're attracting the furries. Now look at this. Is this what the world's gonna look like in the far future? No. And here we go right here. Look at a goat with satanic horns. And Laeeb from Mascot Verse episode 1 day edition. They're making an episode after this just to hype up the fucking World Cup. Oh, there's no comment section. Who the fuck makes a couple of episodes before the World Cup? Look at this. Furry attraction alert. Furries and furries. Look at this. No, dude. I can guarantee you guys that there are going to be a lot of these fucking mascot people dressing up like this shit, dude. They're going to be wasting their money to get this. Nah, dude. Qatar World Cup 22. That building deserves to be raided. Get attacked. Anyone who attends to this World Cup 2022, you got a 666 mark on your head. And who even knows that there will be fights, raids, riots, fights everywhere, dude. In the World Cup 2022, there are going to be a lot of deaths right there. Just watch your back if you attended this World Cup. Nah, fuck it. Don't even waste your money. Don't even tell your mom and your dad, hey, let's go to the World Cup 2022, please, and Qatar World Cup, please. Even though I don't even know much shit about these countries, I am new to this shit, but I'm not a fast learner. So here we go. Welcome to Qatar World Cup 2022. You have a couple of minutes to live, and there you go. You're dead. Just watch, dude. This World Cup is gonna. This Qatar World Cup is gonna flop so hard, dude. I hope this gets cancelled, dude. Fuck this shit.